Greetings friends, my name is Denise and I run the Poshmark Closet Eat, Play, Love. I am back with an August overview of offers from buyers. I am not going to be getting into the nitty-gritty of offers from buyers, but I probably received over 100 offers from buyers in the month of August. Not all of those resulted in sales, and some of them did result in sales. I am going to be touching base about one item that seemed to be kind of a pain point for me when it came to offers, and it just happened to sell today. So I am going to be moving forward starting next week with showing my offers from buyers in a more digestible format, which is just going back and looking at them just over the course of a week. I picked out 15 offers from buyers. Some of them resulted in sales and some of them did not. Some of them have pretty in-depth, interesting playouts to them that I want to share, a few of them, a handful of them. And then I have picked out just 14 items that sold in August that were a result of me accepting the offer from the buyer with not much back and forth. In this past week, I've had some pretty interesting experiences with offers from buyers, what I've accepted, what I haven't, and having gone back and forth with some people. So I look forward to sharing about those in the next video. My friend is hanging out right here. Come say hi. Come here. Come say hi. Come say hi. These new Squishmallow Flexi. Go on. Okay, first up, I received an offer of $19 on a pair of $68 teaks. That offer did not go anywhere and did not result in a sale. I have mentioned this before just in a lot of with my ship with me videos and my offer from buyers videos that sometimes I don't see how we can bridge the gap of someone offering me $20 for a $68 item. It's like, to me, I think in my head, oh, are they trying to really pay something more like $40 for these shoes, but they're gonna lowball me, so I'll come in halfway. But, you know, I energetically don't really want to play games with buyers, and I'm sticking to that. I'm not giving people who want to offer $19 for a $68 item my energy. So I declined. I probably also blocked the person, but that's just me. Next up, I had a Lululemon tank top in a color that's a little bit harder to find. It's not for sale anymore. It's an Align tank top. I had it marked up at $88. And yes, that's high. They sell for $68. But since you can't find the color anymore, it was brand new with tags. I ran with it. I wanted to get closer to $68 for the tank. Someone offered me $30 for it and I declined. I wouldn't even take $30 for a pre-owned Lululemon Align tank unless it had something wrong with it. So this lovely individual, and I'll be highlighting some of the more higher class folks on Poshmark today. When I declined her $30, she counter offered $20. So, like any sweet and kind person would do, I simply just blocked her. This tank did go on to sell for $58. I understand what I'm selling. I know what I have. I don't need to accept offensive offers from people. And that's just kind of how it is. Like, I am not trying to be rude or arrogant or anything about it, but I am in business to make money. I am not in business to lose money so young girls can have things that they want for a steal. I had an LL Bean sweater that was a cotton fisherman knit sweater, which is kind of cool to find cotton because some people have an aversion to wool. I had it in my closet for $65, a little on the overpriced side, really more like a $48 sweater, but I knew if I had it posted for 48, then it really wouldn't go any, you know, I would be getting $32 offers on it. I received a $30 offer, so over half price on the sweater. I declined. It went on to sell in the month of August for $40. I am going to highlight if the item sold to another buyer within a few weeks or whatever that time frame was. I have a magnolia pearl dress in my closet. It's brand new with tags. I have it in my closet for $2.99. Someone offered me $100 and I just said no. This dress hasn't gotten a lot of traction. It's not really, it's just like one of the tank dresses that has the heart on the front of it. It's really cute, but it's not like a coveted style, so it's gonna take a little bit to find a buyer. I anticipate selling it for about $250. I had a pair of Tony Llama boots in my closet for $99. Someone offered me $70 for them. I actually contemplated that, but ultimately decided to not take the $70. They sold to another buyer for $85. So within a few days, boots that I had just recently posted, you know, I made $15 more. I didn't have to sit on them for months. So I have a pair of Ufu's clogs, those recovery kind of foam clogs in my closet for $55. I feel like I'll get around $40 for them. Someone offered me $20 and I declined. I have not sold those yet. A pair of Dansko clogs I have in my closet for $65. They're a patent leather kind of bold style, and I received an offer for $35 on them and they actually did not sell. This is a really, really fun one. I have an Everlane lightweight kind of car length trench coat in my closet. I have it in my closet for $40. So to me, I feel like that is under market value. People probably have them listed for closer to $60. Now, if you believe you're gonna underprice people and that is your strategy, you will often find that that just actually means you're opening the door for people to want an even better deal. So I often think I'll post this for $40. It's under the going rate, $55, whatever, $65, and hopefully, you know, it'll sell fairly quickly. That isn't the case for this coat. I had a woman make an offer of $18 and I declined. I had a woman then come back and offer me $20 and then $22 and then $24. So really, I'm never going to accept $2 more for an offer. If someone's offering me over 50% off and then their $2 more is 50% off, go take a shit. No, I'm not selling it to you. I don't like you, so no. I have a pair of Lululemon new with tags pants in my closet for $128. They normally sell for $98. The color is a highly coveted color. I had someone offer me, let me see this actually. I had someone offer me $50 for them and I declined. I know I can get closer to $98 for these pants. Let's see. I had an Anthropologie thermal top, very boho style, floral for $38. Someone offered me $8. No. Here's another pair of cowboy boots and a pair of Lucchese Charlie One Horse. I believe it was like a line that they created that was more targeted towards women. I have sold a few pairs of the Charlie One Horse cowboy boots and even like the cowboy mule shoes. I had them in my closet for $108 and someone offered me $70. I declined. They went on to sell for $91. I was pretty confident in my pricing on those, and so I felt comfortable not negotiating back and forth with this person. We just couldn't arrive at a price. I had a Nike bra in my closet for $38 and someone offered me $10. I'm not really that offended by that. I understand wanting to buy a used bra for $10 completely. It did sell for $25. Oh boy. This is where things get a little entertaining. This jacket sold today. I'm so happy for it to sort of release me from a level of just plain rudeness on Poshmark. So I had a Moncler jacket in my closet for $525. Overpriced, definitely. I anticipated it would sell for around $400. I thought I would post it for closer to $400. It seems like it would just be a mistake to post something that close to the price you really want to get for it. So I posted it for $525. I received an offer of $125 on the jacket, and I'm going to share the conversation that I had. So the guy who sent me the $125 offer, I just simply said to him, hey, thank you so much for the offer. It's looking like you might want to search for something similar by Patagonia or Columbia for your price point. So when I post something at $525 and someone sends me a $125 offer, I think you should be looking at Patagonia and not Moncler, and that's just my personal opinion as a reseller. I would say, and this is funny to say, but it's kind of like a mixed blessing finding top tier items. One, sometimes those items can be throttled by Posh, and I've talked about that. And two, really, you just energetically have to deal with people who send you a $125 offer, a $110 offer, yada, yada, yada. So my friend Todd, when I said, maybe you should look at Patagonia, he came back and said, nah, these jackets never get 50% of asking. Well, guess what? Guess what? I sold mine today for $275, which is more than 50% of my asking price. It was more than 50%. I happily accepted $275 for this jacket. And the other story about this jacket is the following. I also received a $110 offer on the jacket. I've also received a $150 offer on the jacket. And the person who had offered me $150 for the jacket, this is a very interesting story. So this was on July 25th. A person had offered me $150 for the jacket. I declined and I blocked the person because I didn't want to get a $152 offer the next day and then a $154 offer the next day. I just wanted to be done. I felt like we're not going to find a place that is reasonable to me. And the person who sent me that initial $150 offer in July is a doctor. Okay? And this doctor, who has doctor, of course, in his name, so who am I? I'm going to do a little Googling. He used a second account, a physician, a doctor, used a second account to come back and comment on my item. And he said, when listing a used jacket with holes in it, in caps, it had 2 pinholes. I'm a thorough person, so yes, I noted them. Even if the offer is low, maybe counter and see what happens instead of blocking. This is Poshmark. Get over yourself a bit. I'm going to get over myself as much as a doctor who has a second account to berate sellers on Poshmark because they didn't accept his low offers. It's sold. I'm done with this level of men kind of belittling me, demeaning me. I know what I had. I'm happy with $275. That resulted in about $220 coming back to me, and I paid $20 for it. So that's $200 in my pocket. I'm really happy with that over my cost of goods. I have just like a Clinique Marimekko collab bag in my closet for $20. Someone sent me an offer of 5. I was gracious enough to say to her, hey, if you want to make a bundle, I'll throw it in. She didn't go for it. And let's see, what did I write here? Oh, gosh, another fun one. A pair of Abercrombie & Fitch jeans. I had them in my closet for $55, and the person offered me, I want to say almost $20 first, but the person offered me $25, and then she offered me $30. She kept kind of coming back, and I was countering to her. I countered actually $38 to her, and from 55 I countered 38, and she didn't go for it. They sold for 40 to an offer from Liker, so the jeans sold. I didn't need to accept $25 for them. They're another one of those items that I just knew would kind of sell rather quickly. So let's talk about now. Those are the things. I have some totals and numbers. I'm going to pop to it at the end of what actually did sell. Then I'm going to break down my numbers and talk about the items that did sell. What was the percentage that I took off? And then if I did accept the offers, I have a total. And I always like to play that little game, and we'll talk about what percentage it actually was if I accepted those offers. I had an Aloe Yoga cashmere bra in my closet for $60. It sold for $45. I accepted that offer. I had an LL Bean Weekender canvas duffel bag. They don't make it anymore. I had it in my closet for $78. It sold for $66. This bag actually sold within like weeks of me posting it, and I happened to kind of put away my bags when I source them underneath my photography station, and I don't always get to them right away, but I'm much more motivated now to get to my bags and list bags and try to start selling more bags. So moments like this make me realize, gosh, Janice, you've been sitting on that bag for a few months now. Get it posted, get it sold, move it along. $66 too. I mean, ugh. I had a Lululemon Like a Cloud bra for $70 in my closet. It was a blue color that they don't make anymore, and it was brand new with tags. I received a $63 offer and I accepted it. I had an Aritzia tank top in my closet for $32. Someone offered me $19 and I accepted it. I had a naked cashmere sweater in my closet for $144, and someone offered me $115 and I accepted. I had a pair of Danskos that were really distressed and discolored. They were suede, but they were a cool color, and I got them at the bins for $32. Someone offered me $20 and I accepted. You may hear some of these sales and recognize them if you watch my Ship With Me videos, because these are all from August, so some of my last videos featured some of these sales. I had a pair of AGL boots. They are like black modern boots in my closet for $83. Someone offered me $60 and I accepted. I had a pair of packed organic pants sell that were listed for $44 and I accepted an offer for $25. I really wanted closer to $32 for those, but I decided just to kind of let them go. A pair of Rothy sandals sold that I had in my closet for $77. I offered the person $53 and she accepted. A pair of Dansko clogs that I had for $60. Someone offered me $50 and I accepted. Let's see. I had a pair of Mother jeans in my closet for $83 and someone offered me $50 and I accepted it. They were the ankle, not the ankle fray, but the ankle blah 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 skinny jeans. And this is what I feel about Mother skinny jeans, is that Mother's still making skinny jeans. people have these skinny jeans, and simply due to the quality of the fabric, they have a lot of elastane in them. They're very stretchy. They tend to wear out and not last like a pair of cotton jeans. So we're getting to like that 5-year cycle of the popularity of some of these mother jeans. So yes, I buy skinny mother jeans, and I accepted $50. I didn't go back and forth with her. I had a pair of Beak sandals that I just sourced at Yellow Tag clearance at TJ Maxx. I had them listed for $168. They sold for $200 on the retail side of things, and someone offered me $125 and I accepted. This was another big offer that I took. I had a pair of Fry Oxfords. They were in a size 11. I thought they would get more attention than they did, but Fry tends to run oversized. So if something's an 11, it's really someone's like an 11 and a half, or maybe even closer to a 12. So I decided to accept a $65 offer on those. And I also had a pair of Anthropologie sneakers in my closet for, gosh, $68, and the buyer offered me, oh gosh, the first time either $30 or $40. I think it was $30, and I countered $48 for these. These were a pair of shoes that I had just dropped the price on from closer to like $88. So I was already down from $88 to $68 in just my listing price, and then her offer was half. The comps on these shoes are really closer to $100, so I wound up selling them for $48. It was a little back and forth, but I felt confident in my price. Those shoes just cleared, so she liked them and she was happy with them. Now let's talk numbers a little tiny bit. So my declines were 15 items. Now some of them went on to sell, but I didn't factor that in. I just went with the very first offer I received on the item. I had a total of $1,691 in listed items for 15 items in my no column. I received offers of $610 on those same 15 items. So 1,691 received offers of 610. That's still a $40 ASP, but a $40 ASP on something like a Moncler jacket and higher end pieces like Magnolia Pearl is not great. So when you just generally say $40 ASP, it sounds amazing, but it's not. Because listen to this. I like to do this. If I have $1,691 in items listed and I accept 25% off of that list price, that's gonna net me $1,268. And I'm not talking about posh fees, like I'm just keeping it higher level. I'm not talking about cost of goods. That would result in $1,268 in sales, just sales. So that's over double the money, right? It's not great. And I have a number that's gonna blow your mind in a minute. Now let's talk about the yeses. I listed 14 items for $1,074. The 14 items totaled $1,074. I accepted $796 in offers on those 14 items. Now the way the math works out, and which is so funny because I just picked 75%, that was actually 74% off my listing price for the items that sold. So 1074 accepted $800, and that was basically offering people 25% off those items. That's pretty amazing. That is great. That is great. And if I did that with the $1,691 of the nose, I'm gonna double my money. So I'm staying in the game. I'm here for the long haul. I recognize when items have been around for a while and I need to move them. I look at comps when I receive offers, and I really do my due diligence. I don't just speak from a profit standpoint, and I really look at many factors. Now, let's talk about this one number that I find so interesting. Let's go back to the nose. I had $1,691 worth of items and I received $610 in offers. Now, if I do the same math on that, what percentage off of the $1,691 is 610? Guys, that's 74% off of my asking price. I would be giving people 74% off if I accept those offers. Amazing. So I would only be getting 36% of my asking price. The way my sales turn out, I realize that I don't have to take 36%. And it's amazing to look at it in that way. So those are some of my highlights from August, and I have some great ones from this weekend and this past week that I'll be focusing on coming up in a little bit of a shorter video, more compact, just going back to that looking at a week glimpse. I hope everyone is doing well and having a great holiday weekend. My sales have been fabulous. I will be back in a few days with what sold over Labor Day weekend. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much for watching.